Yes. End of the second period is 2-1 Everblades. They are coming out electric. They are hitting. They're being physical. They're getting shots on net, and they're not letting Greenville get back in the game. They let them get Greenville in the first media timeout, allowing them to get their first goal of the game. But ever since then, it's been all Florida Everblades. Physical game. They started getting physical with a couple big hits at the blue line and the red line. Really looking forward to seeing how they handle the end of the period. Like I always said, if they get a two-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey. I don't care what anyone says. Looking at Cormier, he's playing excellent goaltending right now, making huge saves on 3-on-1. And then we got to have Mikey come in here. He's been trying to get Mikey to come on in. Give me 1 second. Right. There he is. Mikey, good second period. Florida really came out kind of lackadaisical, came out firing after that first goal by Greenville.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, when you start kind of sitting back on your heels, resting on your laurels, a solid first period, I think they got a little too comfortable, as we've seen a lot of teams do. And sometimes that goal, as it did with Florida by Greenville, sometimes you need that to kind of give you a kick in the ass, a little wake up and go, hey, we can still absolutely lose this game, guys. Just because we scored in the first period doesn't mean that they won't score in the second and third.
Yeah. I mean, Swamp Rabbits still leading shots on goal, 21-18 over the Everblades. But the game is just getting more and more towards one-sided right now while I'm watching. It's just getting physical. You can see Greenville starting to feel lethargic out there halfway through the period. But, I mean, this is what good. Thank you, sir. You got the score sheet here. Cormier with 21 saves right now. Obviously, Richardson is their third goaltender, so kind of little weak goals on their tip, and then those shots out from the point. So I'm not sure if it's more goaltending or not. Greenville just seems to be letting a lot more 3-on-2s, 2-on-1s. Need to settle it down, send a little puck in the zone, allow some more on the offensive side. They're just going really fast at 100 miles an hour. Pull it back a little bit, rag the puck a little bit with your defense, get a good shot. For Florida, keep playing physical, keep hitting, keep being in there. The more you get in there, the more you're going to have better opportunities. So they're really playing a great game right now. So what are your predictions for the third?
More physicality. I mean, the broadcast was talking about it, how the game between these two teams was more of an open game. The offenses and defenses were able to work with a little more space. They're saying this is more of that playoff atmosphere that they expected out of these two teams. Your reigning champs, your number one team in the South Division. I predict overall another great period of hockey. I think both teams are going to try to tighten the screws a little bit in the third period, settle into their games. Not out yet. Florida's lead is not safe, so I think you're going to see a lot more energy.
Yeah, I agree with that. More physicality. Cormier's helmet came off in the net in the last period. I'm surprised they let the play go on. So I think it was only 8 seconds left, though. But his helmet came off, and I was like, oh, shit, don't shoot it. Man,
usually you're supposed to blow dead.
But I think
you're supposed to blow dead.
I think it was like 1 second left. And the puck was underneath one of the defenders. So I don't think they were going to do anything like that. But like I said, at the end of the first intermission, this drive is only 2 hours for me. I can see myself driving here 2 hours every single time to come watch these. This is such a fun environment. Everyone's into it. I mean, look at this. The game is packed right now. I mean, I know there's empty seats right now, but look at around here, bro. I mean, it's packed here. I mean, during the game, these fans are dedicated. You got Florida Everblades. Like I said before the game, they had a lot of people outside the stadium tailgating and whatnot. So I love this environment in here. And again, shout out to the Florida Everblades for having us.
For sure. It looks more packed than some NHL games are, and that's right now with people at the concession stand. So I definitely, the next time I come on down to Florida, whether we're covering it or just there as fans, I would love
Everblades game.
Yeah, 100%.
We're going to if you come here on Wednesdays, you get $3 hot dogs and $3 beers. So let's go.
I will make sure that I am there on a Wednesday. Sounds like a
Hell
good
yeah. So,
plan to me.
well, like I said, I'll be back here at the end of the third. Probably be a little bit after the game. I'm going to get down and talk to Coach. My goal is to talk to Cormier, potentially Holloway. I like some of how the defense is playing, so I might get a couple player interviews. But tune in after the game. We'll be back here in about 25 minutes, or probably longer than that, 5:45. So we'll see you here later. Stay tuned to the socials. See you later.